Welcome to my channel Tech Set Go. The camera world is buzzing again. Nikon is back in the spotlight, and this time it's for something big. Really big. The Nikon Z9 II, also being called the Z9 II by many, is on its way. If you're into sports photography, wildlife shooting, or just love top-tier camera tech, this one's for you. Nikon isn't playing catch-up anymore. It's moving to the front. The timing perfect. The 2026 Winter Olympics are coming. That's when the biggest camera brands show their best gear. Nikon is clearly getting ready to make a bold statement. So what's the big deal? One word: shutter. But not just any shutter, global shutter. That may sound technical, but the impact is huge. Let's break it down. Most cameras today, even expensive ones, still use a rolling shutter. That means the image is captured from top to bottom, line by line. Works fine in most cases, but when things move fast, like a car, bird, or athlete, problems appear. Lines bend, shapes twist. It's not pretty. Those distortions might not bother the average user, but for professionals, they ruin the shot. Now, imagine this. A shutter that captures the whole image at once. Everything instantly. No bending, no warping. That's the global shutter. With this motion, looks perfect, crisp, clean, accurate. That's why people are so excited. It's not just a small upgrade, it's a breakthrough. You can shoot fast-moving action and not worry about weird shapes or glitches. Whether it's a flying bird, a running dog, or a racing car, you get the shot and it looks right. The global shutter also fixes another issue: flash sync. With rolling shutters, the flash has to fire at the right moment as the sensor scans. With a global shutter, you don't have that problem. The flash can go off at any time. It means better control, more creative lighting, and better results. It's a dream for fashion, sports, and studio photographers. It might seem like a small detail, but in real-world work, it's a huge win. But wait, there's a catch. Global shutters haven't always been great in low light. They also struggled with dynamic range. It means how well a camera handles both bright highlights and dark shadows. These are things that affect image quality a lot. So the question is, can Nikon solve these problems? Can they give us clean, distortion-free action shots and still keep the colors, details, and shadows rich and deep? If they can, the Z92 won't just be another high-end camera, it will be a revolution. The first Z9 was already fast, but Nikon isn't stopping there. Reports say the Z9 II is going much faster. Try 40 frames per second RAW. Yes, RAW, not JPEG. That's double what the Z9 could do. For JPEGs, it's even crazier. Think 240 frames per second. That's faster than most video speeds. Why does this matter? Because it lets you catch moments that are almost invisible. A blink, a splash, a tiny gesture. You can freeze it, review it, and pick the perfect frame. Another clever feature is pre-capture RAW. It's like time travel for photographers. Here's how it works. The camera starts recording images before you even press the button. So, if you're a bit slow or hesitate, it's okay. The moment is still saved. It's smart. Some Nikon cameras already had this in firmware updates, but the original Z9 didn't get it. Some people think Nikon held it back for this launch. Whether that's true or not, we know now it's coming, and it will be a major feature on the Z9 II. Now, all this power needs something strong behind it, a brain. That's where the new processor comes in. Nikon is putting in the XE8. This is a major upgrade. Not just faster, but smarter. It has to manage a lot of data: global shutter signals, super high frame rates, autofocus tracking, 8K video, and more. It must do all that without slowing down or heating up. It's a tough job. Nikon seems ready. Video is also getting a big push. The Z9 already had strong video tools. Z9 II will go further. Expect 8K video. Expect better 4000 at higher frame rates, more color profiles, better controls, and yes, unlog will return. That's Nikon's flat video profile. Gives filmmakers more room to adjust color, shadows, and light later. So this camera isn't just for photos. It's for hybrid shooters, people who shoot both stills and videos, travel vloggers, sports content creators, even documentary filmmakers. If you need cinema-quality footage in a camera that fits in your hand, this might be your next tool. But what about real-world use? That's where heat comes in. Higher-performance cameras often overheat. Z9 had some issues with that, especially during long 8K video sessions. So, what's Nikon doing to fix it? Let's go back to CES 2025. Nikon showed off a modified Z9 designed for space. Yes, space. It had advanced cooling tech. No one expects the same tech in a regular Z92, but it shows that Nikon is thinking seriously about thermal control. Even if a part of that cooling system makes it into the new camera, it could be a gamaker. Let's also talk about design. The Z9 was big. Z9 II will likely be the same. That's good and bad. It won't fit easily in a small bag. It's heavy, but for professionals, that's often a plus. Big bodies handle better with big lenses. They have more buttons, more ports, more room for cooling, and better battery life. It just works better when you're shooting all day with a 400mm lens. Now, we have to look at the competition. Nikon isn't the only one launching new gear. Sony is working on the A1 Mark II. Canon is preparing the EOS R1. These cameras will also be fast, powerful, and packed with features. So, what gives Nikon the edge? Right now, it's the global shutter. If Nikon is the first to bring this tech to a full-frame mirrorless body without big downsides, that's huge. That's a headline feature. That's what sets them apart.